Alright, what's up guys? I hate starting a video off in the truck, but today we don't have much of a choice. We are on the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee, because if you didn't see last video, we sold my 26x16 KG1s, and I found a replacement for what we're going to run in this truck on Marketplace. You can see it's starting to rain on me, but we also have no hood on the truck right now, so this is definitely a first doing that. But in last week's video, I also showed we had a new cowl hood for the truck. We took it off to get it ready for paint, and I'm also still in the middle of making last week's video. But I just found a good deal on Marketplace. I couldn't pass it up, so we're going to Chattanooga. Found some 38, 50, and 50, 20 MudGrapps. So y'all stick around. We'll get these 38s mounted as soon as possible. If you're new, subscribe. Go ahead and drop a like on the video, and I'll pick y'all up as soon as we get to this Walmart to meet this guy at. And then we should be able to mount these things tomorrow morning, get them put on the truck, and see what it looks like. All right, there they go right there. Pretty cool dude. He said he actually had a steel body a couple years ago that Plan B Fab did a full 4-link on front and rear. Showed me a couple pictures, really nice truck. But he took these off of a Ram 2500 that he had, and you can see they're really just now getting into the claw. So I feel like I got a good deal on them. I priced a couple sets new, and doing this, I was gonna say about $500, and I don't feel like these are $500 worth of tread used up. So we're gonna try to throw these on these stock wheels. And I was thinking about leveling the truck out, but I don't think we're gonna have any issues. I was worried about maybe hitting the front or the back of the bedside right there. But it's a good thing we left that Grappaholic sticker on, because now we're gonna be on some Grapps. I mean, I know Ridge Grapps are technically a Grapp, but not in my eyes at least. This thing is looking terrible on these stocks, these bald 35s, no hood. Came all the way to Chattanooga from Birmingham looking like this. And we're gonna make this drive back. Then I'm gonna call some shops and try to get these guys on the truck tomorrow morning. All right guys, it is the next day. Tire shop is right across the road over there, Southern Tent and Tire. Stopped and got me a drink because we're gonna have to wait for them to take apart this truck, take these 35s off, and put the 38s on. Y'all let me know if y'all think this is good buy. I mean, y'all can see they're just now getting the claw right there. So saved a couple $100 buying used instead of new. I'm kind of back and forth on it, but I think we got a good deal overall. So we're gonna head across the road and get these guys mounted up. There she goes. They're gonna take it back there, put this 38s on, and I will catch up with y'all when I get it back. All right guys, well here it is. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think of the MudGrapps on the F-250. This is really my first set of MudGrapps I've ever owned, which is kind of crazy. I've made it this far in this many trucks, and I've never owned a set of MudGrapps, but they ride great. I was thinking about cleaning the truck up before the Cinemax and everything, but we've been back and forth to Austin's house a couple times this week. He just got done with his spindles on his truck, and his road is just dirty. We've had some storms, so I figured why not? We'll leave it dirty for the MudGrapp video. It's definitely a big change from where this truck was sitting just a couple days ago with the 26x16s, 3-inch spacers, and the cowl hood. We're gonna send that cowl hood off to paint probably this week or next, along with a few other things. I think the only complaint that I would have, and it's not even how loud they are because these tires are extremely loud, it's just that I almost feel guilty for even riding on them. I feel like you're losing money and you're losing tread every trip you take, no matter if it's to work, to the store, just every time you leave the driveway, I feel like I'm losing money. And for that reason, I don't think I'm gonna keep these Grapps long. I might even put them on Marketplace as soon as tonight. So there's no better time than now to go home, level this truck out. We're gonna put the rear blocks in it and see how it looks. I feel like it might be a little higher in the rear, but if that is the case, we do have the 2.5-inch top level that we can stack on top of the front coil spring. All right, so that was not my brightest idea. Phone's covered in mud, arms covered in mud. It's time for us to go home. All right, guys, a little change of plans. Ended up getting on Marketplace like I always do. Found something to buy, and you will never guess what we just picked up. We got more graps. These are 37 1350 20s, 38 1550 20s, and I saw these on Marketplace last night, and I just had to go pick them up. The dude said he had like 500 messages for them just overnight, and somehow I was the first person to message him. I got a friend coming to check these out. He's gonna see if he wants to take them home and put them on his 6.7. He also has a 2015 F-250, so he'll be coming by here soon. But if he decides he does not want them, we'll end up putting them on some wheels, maybe putting them on the truck, or just selling them to somebody else. Either way, they were too good of a deal to pass up, and I figured why not? There's no better time than this video to buy another set of MudGrapps. There the grabs go. The 37s, just bought them this morning. Off to a buddy. Says he's gonna get them mounted up either tomorrow or Tuesday, and hope they work out for him. As promised, I think now is the time to level the F-250. We had the U-bolts and the rear blocks powder coated when we did the lift, and if I'm doing this right, I believe these are about a 6-inch block. So if we measure up front, it looks like, let's see, from the top of the tire to the fender, we're sitting about, focus, 12.5 inches. Go back here to the rear. Top of the tire to the fender is about 6.5. So we should be close to level, definitely be closer to level with a 6-inch block. The only thing I'm afraid of is the rear sitting higher than the front. I'm okay with like maybe an inch or two of squat. I just don't want it 2 inches higher than the rear. Either way, we're gonna throw these on and figure out. I did take off these FX4 badges off the camera. They was already peeling, so I just went ahead and did it. Some of the adhesive is still left on here, so I have to get that off, and I'm sure with a wash, all this outline will come off. So we're gonna throw these rear blocks in. We also have a rear diff cover. There's a little bit of mess back here. Doing some work on the cat eye. That will be next week's video. Of course, if the rear is way higher after this, we do have a 2.5-inch top level that goes on the front, on the top of the cool spring, so maybe we'll throw that on. But if we do go that route, we might have to get some bigger tires. I kind of think these 38s look a little bit small in this 6-inch. So maybe we go 40s if we do an 8.5-inch lift up front. But here's your last look at it. We're gonna pull it in the shop and throw these rear blocks in. Well guys, we got the factory U-bolts and the saddles out. I left the factory 2-inch blocks in there while I was picking the truck up. And you can see it, this Harbor Freight jack is almost maxed out. We got 2 wooden blocks up here trying to pick this truck up high enough to put these 6-inch blocks in. We are nowhere close to having enough room to put those 6-inch blocks on the leaf springs, and you can see it. This thing is raked bad. Of course, the leaf springs will settle down after you go for a drive, but I think this thing is gonna be way taller in the rear than the front if I put these blocks in. I can't go much higher on this jack anyways, it's almost maxed out. So we're not gonna have enough room to put these blocks in today. So if you were hoping to see the F-250 level, this is just about all you're gonna get. We're gonna throw these factory blocks back in it, tighten the U-bolts down, and then that'll be it. Well guys, we can't say that we didn't try to level the truck out. It's just a little bit sketchy stacking all those wooden blocks on the jack. I didn't want to go any higher. But y'all check out this spot I found. I don't know if they were like clearing trees out here or clearing land to build something, but pretty good spot. I kind of want to go down there, but if I get stuck down there, my phone's almost dead too, so I'd be in a bad spot. Sorry to keep y'all waiting on leveling the truck. I guess I'll just have to take it to somebody that has a lift or something, or I can find out a way to do it. I could put the jack on the hitch. I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. So y'all let me know what you think of the F-250 on the 38-inch graps. They'll probably be on Marketplace right after this video is posted, so get a good look at them. If you're interested, these are 20-inch Lariat stocks. I think the King Ranches are the same. I do have all 4 center caps, and you can see the tread. I mean, the claw's still there. I think both times I've showed y'all the tread's been covered in mud, but they are a good tread. I think we could definitely fit 40s on here. 40s and 20s look good. We just have to level out the rear end and stack that leveling kit up front, but I think it wouldn't be a problem. I think I'd like it on 40s a whole lot. I know it'd kill my gas mileage. Putting these on compared to the 26x16s, I went down from 14 to right under 11. So I didn't think it'd be that much, but these graps are heavy. But you just cannot beat the look, even though they are so heavy. They ride great, and they're crazy expensive for what they are, how fast they wear out. But they're popular for a reason. This is my first real set I've ever had, and I've loved them so far. I'm finally out of college for the summer, so that means more time to upload for YouTube. I'll try to be more consistent this summer. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new, because next week we have the Cat Eye coming back on a new wheel and tire setup, And comment down below what you think of the 38s. What should we do with it next? And I'll see y'all next week with the cut eye back on the road.